voice resonated with deep-seated anger. He demanded I abandon all foolish thoughts of being an artist and only concern myself with providing him an heir. A choked sob fell from her lips. He threatened to lock me away. Again, footsteps echoed to the girl's ears, and Christina could all but imagine her aunt grasping their mother's hands, her eyes full of tears and pleading. I cannot live this life. Please, will you not help me? For a long moment, silence lingered. Christina looked down at Harriet's face and saw the same kind of confusion she too felt. Always had Aunt Francine been a cheerful and carefree, light-hearted person, her smile radiant and her laughter infectious. Now, however, she seemed completely changed, despair in her voice, and fear ringing in every word she spoke. Christina clutched Harriet's hand, and together they inched closer to the door. As much as this conversation unsettled Christina, she could not imagine turning away from it. Let's try to remain calm, Christina heard her father's voice say, the way he spoke not betraying the deep kind of emotions she had heard in her mother's and aunt's voices. Of course we will help you, Francine. But what is it that you have in mind? As you surely know, your options are severely limited. Caution rang in her father's voice, and Christina felt an icy chill inch down her spine. I want to leave. Leave? Their mother demanded, incredulity in her voice. What do you mean, leave? Go where? Aunt Francine inhaled a deep breath, and Christina could picture her straightening and lifting her chin. To France. Shocked silence stretched from one heartbeat to another as Christina held her breath, waiting for either one of her parents to reply. Surely Aunt Francine could not be serious. She could not leave behind the life she had here and go to France. She was married. She had been married only a few months ago. Was she not happy? Was that not why all young ladies were encouraged to seek husbands? Did marriage not mean happiness? France? Christina's father asked in that calm voice of his, while her mother remained quiet, perhaps too shocked to reply at all. Why France? I'm an artist, Aunt Francine replied, her voice gaining strength as she spoke. My whole life I have been complimented upon my artistic excellence, but it is only now that I realize that none of the words spoken to me ever truly meant anything. Yes, painting is considered an accomplishment for a young lady, but she's never truly expected to become an artist. At some point, I crossed that invisible line, that line that exists between acceptance and outrage. Of course I'm not meant to be an artist. A woman is only ever meant to be a wife and mother. But what if that is not enough? Christina's mother drew in a deep breath, a heavy sigh falling from her lips. Have you spoken to your husband? Perhaps there is a way for you to... I've tried more than once, Aunt Francine replied, resignation weighing heavily upon her voice. He is a kind man, but he wants a wife, not an artist. He is ashamed of my aspirations. He does not understand. Are you certain you want this? Do you understand what you would be giving up? Christina's mother counseled, her voice softer now, kind and soothing. Christina held her breath, her blue eyes dropping down to meet Harriet's green ones. Was this truly happening? Was Aunt Francine leaving them, leaving England? Would she ever return? The tall grandfather clock in the drawing-room struck 3 a.m, and Christina flinched, almost losing her balance and falling against the door left ajar. Harriet's hands, however, shot forward and clamped over her arm.